All right, this is what I'm wearing and what I'm taking for the last annual Ball State race 2026. Um, Probably something like this. Not this hat though, but I have my Ultra Lone Peaks size 10 and a half. I have Injinji socks. These shorts are nice because they're like super light, but they're long, no chafing, hopefully. Famous last words, knock on wood. Maybe the shirt, watch, Garmin. Okay. So looks like a lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff. I need my stuff. Hopefully I won't regret any of this, but I can get rid of it if I need to. I have a super sexy outdoor research hat with a cape. Looks like this. My goal really is to not wear a ton of sunscreen because it can be super irritating after a while. That hat. I have a ice bandana. So you put ice in here. It keeps you cool, but it drips all over you, so you're all wet all the time. But you're wet and sweaty all the time anyway. I have a junk headband that I can put on when I take my hat off because my hair is gonna look horrible. Just so I don't scare anybody going into a place of business. Then I have these arm sleeves. They are combo gloves and arm sleeves, sun protection. I'm taking a couple extra pair of socks. These are creepers, they're wool. Another pair of Injinjis. I might bring 2 of these. I've got another pair of these instead of this pair and just have the one I'm wearing on. Underwear, wool, merino wool. And then I've got some calf sleeves for both compression and to keep from burning. And I have an extra pair of insoles that I'm not sure if I'm gonna take these. But anyway, all of that will go in this bag right here. Like that, although I'll be probably wearing these most of the time. I think these bags are pretty waterproof. I probably need to test that, but they're supposed to be waterproof. And I also have bought silicone packs. These are like supposed to absorb moisture that are in all of my little things, all my bags. Maybe those, not sure. I have trekking poles that will go on my hip bag, waist pack. These are good for helping just get some back relief. They help to keep the blood out of your arms. I don't use them all the time, but they're nice to have, especially when I get tired. Okay, so this is my kit, my electronics and cord kit bag. And I'm gonna have, again, silicone packs, a few extra batteries, although you can buy those pretty easily. This, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna take, depends, I don't know that I need it. Bill wants me to take it. This is a little flashy thing. It may not be charged.
It is.
Okay, maybe you gotta hold it down.
You need some remedial training on
I
it.
do. Okay, so like
It'll strobe
it'll
red and blue.
strobe. Yeah, I guess you just keep pushing it. Kind of looks like police lights. Need remedial training. Okay. I have my shocks, headphones. I have a headlamp for the night. And I have cords for charging these things. This is for my watch. One goes to the phone and one goes to shocks. I'm gonna get a smaller charging cable so it's not as bulky. And then I have a battery pack. This is a super light blanket. I use it mainly for a ground cover, so like I can sit in the grass or lay down in the grass to rest. But it's really light. It folds up tiny, but it's a fairly good size. And then I'm gonna have cash, my ID, a credit card, insurance card that will go in this little thing that'll be on my waist. I have a flashlight as well. I have an umbrella. It's a solar umbrella. It weighs nothing, but it's big. That just goes in the back of my backpack. And then I have some bungees. These are for holding the umbrella in place. I also have a little clamp on my pack. So here's my pack right now. It's empty, but it is got a pretty good, it holds quite a bit. Yeah, big pockets for snacks.
What pack is that?
It's a Ultraspire, Traverse. Ultraspire Traverse. In here I've got some hand sanitizer and some tissues. But other than that, it's empty. And I'll also have a water bottle. I don't have that out. That I'll carry, but mostly I'll use bottles from the store stored in here. Okay. This is my sleep kit. This is a luxury. But I'm not a minimalist. I'm carrying this because it's important to me. I have a sleeping bag liner to put on to sleep in, and I have a camp pillow. And then I'll also be carrying a sleeping mask and ear plugs. Can't think of what those are called. Those go in there. This is something I bought, think I'm gonna take, but these are, a lot of people bring like real cheap flip-flops. Those bother my feet. So I have like folding sandals to wear when I'm somewhere that can let my feet air out, but not have to, like you can't go barefoot in a restaurant. So those might hang on my pack if I take these, which I think I probably will. Be nice to have. Okay, foot care kit. I have tape. So I have some KT tape and I have some Leukotape for blisters or blister prevention. I have Ingo patches and some Compeed patches. I have alcohol swabs. I have skin tack wipes. So these are like adhesive barrier wipes. I have a syringe that has a curved tip. This is for teeth, to flush teeth out. But for me, it'll be used for possibly injecting zinc oxide into blisters. hopefully that won't happen. I have chafing ointment, mostly for my feet. Again, this is like generic diaper rash ointment. Generic, what do you call this stuff?
You just said it. It was some.
Yeah. And then this is a tiny body glide. And then I have scissors. These are awesome scissors. I love these scissors. And I have a razor blade. And then I have a tiny Swiss Army knife. And then these are needles. They're for popping blisters. And then I have this stuff, which I'm not actually sure if I'm gonna bring. It's powder that goes on your feet. Yeah, so that's first aid and foot care. Okay, this is toiletries.
You already did that.
I did? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Did you not?
I don't think I did. I think I started to. No, I don't think I did. These are little, seems like I might have, wipes, but I didn't finish it. These are, that's my toothbrush and toothpaste. I did do this.
You did.
Okay, sorry.
You didn't do these or the stickers.
Have a real raincoat or poncho. Instead of a little cheap fold up poncho, I have a real poncho. It's light, it just takes up a lot of room, and it goes in here. And then I have stickers to give to Road Angels as thank yous. I have a waste pack. This just helps distribute some of the weight of all this stuff. But it's actually, I don't know, not too bad. I don't think weight-wise. Although I have not weighed my pack. There's my toiletries.
Why are you doing all this? What's the reason for all
I'm
this?
gonna do a race, and it's 500K, which is 314 miles across the state of Tennessee. It's called the last annual Vol State Road Race. It goes from Dorena Landing, Missouri to Castle Rock, Georgia. And it is in the middle of July, and it will be very hot.
What else you got?
So I think that's all. Am I forgetting something?
No, I think you covered all the equipment. So
Yeah.
nothing else to say?
No, I was just gonna pack all this up and put it in my bag
Okay.
and sort of show you what it's gonna look like on, and have everybody sort of make fun of how much stuff I'm carrying on this. Because I think I am carrying a lot more than what some people carry.
Are you taking the poodle that's under the table?
No, she'd be a pain in the ass. I guarantee it. Last year when I did this, I had a much smaller pack, and it was really hard to like pack everything in and out all the time. So I did opt for a bigger pack this time, but the pack is distributes things fairly well. I gotta figure this out. Hopefully this will fit in here. I have not had all my cords yet in one place, so this may not work. I may have to get something else later.
Let me have the big one here because you're not taking that one.
Yeah. Money. Credit card.
Don't spend that 20 all in one spot now.
Yeah. Sunscreen, lip stuff. Okay, so I will put my poncho in the bottom and my rain stuff, or my sleep stuff in there. And then I have my clothes, or my socks, which are not clothes, my toiletries, and my foot care kit, all in here. And then that zips. I will carry my gigantic but super light umbrella in here, like that. I think if I take these, I will clip them to the back of my pack. These are the shoes. Like something like that. And then this goes on. Well, first of all, this is my waist pack. Tight, I need to adjust that. And my poles, I could put my poles on my bag, but again, I'm just trying to like distribute weight in different places. So these can go there. I'm gonna keep my this out handy because I'll use that a lot. My stickers will be somewhere like this, handy to give away for thank you gifts. My handkerchief, ice bandana. Gloves, so I don't have to wear much sunscreen. I'm probably gonna have calf sleeves on as well. It's gonna be hot. And then here's my pack, which is actually pretty light. I don't have any water right now, so that'll make it heavier. These, I need to get a little carabiner to stick here so I can hang like these off of them. But I will have sunglasses, I will have reading glasses, and I'm gonna get a different pair because I'm blind to read. And this is basically it.
Good job.
Feels good. Thank you.